Powering this on for the first time, and who knows? And I turn the power supply on, and the computer is on. I don't hear a pump going or anything. I'm gonna go ahead and probably say that this computer was a waste of time. Well, I tried. I really did. How's it going? Timmy Joe make videos about computers for the first time in a while. And this is an Omen. This is an Omen manufactured July 20th of 2006. This is, I've done videos on this before. My buddy Tyler collects these computers. He actually gave me a very similar one to this before to play with that had been upgraded and stuff. Definitely, I think it was built around this time, but it had been upgraded for sure because it had like Core 2 quads in it, or a Core 2 quad in it, or some extreme, and I think it had some SLI video cards, and it had a very similar custom loop, but this one is weird, and it doesn't run. It doesn't run, unfortunately. Yeah, it didn't have a power supply in it. He bought it for, I think, for 150 bucks. Kind of sight unseen without knowing what was wrong with it from a lady on Facebook. He was pretty excited about it because it's a dual CPU system and it's definitely AMD. And I think it is anyways. It's gotta be. Yeah, I don't know. It's a dual socket system. I don't know. Maybe it isn't. It's weird. So if it doesn't turn on, and I don't think it's worth trying, it's a very old, I mean, it has a Windows XP professional license key on the back of it. It's not going to be worth playing around with, unfortunately. But it was obviously some sort of high-end server or workstation when these were generally made as like gaming, like high-end gaming systems with custom loops with usually SLI. This one's kind of the opposite. It has a kind of lower end video. Well, I say lower end, but 2006. I don't even know what it is. We're gonna find out, I guess. But it doesn't turn on. And I mean, what I'm assuming is in it is 1 core, 2 cores. So why don't we just open up the one of the blocks, and we'll have a check on the video card. I don't really want to take the video card block off if I don't have to. Yeah, the pump doesn't even work on it, unfortunately. So when I did turn it on, the CPU blocks were getting very hot, and it has a SCSI port on the back of it. Yeah, like SCSI. It's a super weird workstation from 2006, and I think it'll be fun. Here, turn this on up here to just see what it is, because oh my god, look at the inside of it. It is so weird. So let's just check out the RAM. There are 8 DIMMs in here, and they are PC2 512 megabytes of DDR2. So I might be, maybe the case was just made in well, it said XP on it. 2000, yeah, I bet this has 2 P4s in it or something. But yeah, I don't know, man. We'll keep one of the RAM sticks out, just so we know what that is. And I'm screwing my old table up here. But video, we'll start with the video card. So can we figure out what the video card is? And there really is blue fluid in there. Quadro FX 3400. Okay. So the video card is a Quadro FX 3400 256 megabyte card with GDDR3. So whatever workload they were working on with this thing, it was not gaming related, I would imagine. Quadro being there, but there's a block for it, and it looks super cool, doesn't it? Like, I don't know, that's pretty cool there. See the blue fluid jiggling around there. No leaks or anything that I can tell. I guess we'll find out what the processors are, because this is bananas is weird. And of course, very standard old school block mechanisms here. All right, look at that. Thermal paste must have been icy diamond or something, because it's not hard. CPU 0, so get that out of the way. And I will grab some cloth. It is AMD. It is. So even though it is a LGA socket here, do you have to start up your single cylinder 2-stroke bicycle right in front of my office? You're gonna have to listen to it. So AMD Opteron, even though it is an LGA, we'll get to find out. So trying to get it out. How do you get it out of here? Oh, there we go. Pulls back. And very much looks like, do you really have to, dude? Huh? Get your stupid bike out of here. Shut up! Also, there's lots of shad flies. Twink! Ooh! Look at that. Look at that. Opteron. 2005. Oh, all right, finally. Okay, so we've got an Opteron, AMD Opteron, and I'll look up what it is. So yes, this is a AMD second generation Opteron 2216, and it has, I'm sure, one core running at 2400 megahertz. Oh, okay, I'm totally wrong. Dual core. Wow. Dual core. So that would have been a big deal at the time. 2000, yeah. So this is right when the dual cores were launching, and the P4, yeah. So this is right around. This is when AMD would have been kind of doing well. I don't know about. Yeah, this would have been a high end. This would have been a very high end system. So let me put this back in here before I break. Oh, okay, it does go in like that. There we go. Cool. That's really too bad that we couldn't get that working, because I would have loved to have seen a Cinebench result for a quad-core system. Quad-core system from 2006. They're 2005. That's so super cool. So this system would have had, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4 gigs of RAM in 2006. Would have been pretty big deal. And as far as I know, there wouldn't have been anything competing from Intel except for their smashed two P4s together. So this would have been probably a pretty high-end system, and probably around the time that AMD was looking pretty fine as far as these computers go. So this is, I don't know, it was kind of fun to check this out. So this would have probably been a $5,000-$6,000 system at the time. And to go and get it from Omen would have been instead of buying an HP, pre-built with some, or something like that. this would have been someone baller trying to do something crazy, you know, like video rendering or, you know, computer effects or something. I have no idea. I have no earthly idea what this thing would have been used for. I wish that Tyler had a better backstory on it, but yeah, I don't know. Where do we take the video from here? I can't turn the damn thing on. I can't get it to boot, and I don't have Opterons to start, you know, trying to troubleshoot, switch things out. I did all the normal stuff. You know, I checked all the connections. I reseated the RAM. There's no beeps or post codes or anything that I can really, you know, so far as I can probably tell, what happened with this computer was it died and they took the power supply out of it and maybe sold it because it was a really high-end unit, or maybe they sent it in for RMA. I don't know, but as Tyler got it with very little story, this is what it was. And yeah, interesting bit of history. But I'm at watch Timmy Joe on Instagram and Twitter. I know this is a pretty anticlimactic video. Opteron 2216, 2 dual cores, creating a quad-core computer in 2006 ish, and 4 gigs of RAM, pretty big deal. Quadro video card. What did I say it was? It was like a 30 whatever it was. It doesn't matter. And I don't know what Tyler's going to do with this thing, but he collects them, and then every time I feature one of these things, like, people want to buy it off him. So, you know, whatever. So I'm at Watch Timmy Joe Instagram, Twitter. I want to thank. I'm at Watch Timmy Joe on Instagram and Twitter. My first video back, and it's such a lackluster one, and I apologize, but you know, I'm not gonna not do a video on it when I spent, you know, 3-4 hours trying to troubleshoot it, get it going, and we still didn't know what it had for processors and stuff like that. But Opterons, quad core, over 2 CPUs, 4 gigs of RAM out of 8 DIMMs, and a Quadro. I wish it had post beeps or something. I wish I could, I don't know, what am I supposed to do? Get another Opteron motherboard? I don't know. So thanks for watching. Hopefully next week we'll have something more progressive, hopefully next week we'll have something more completed? I don't know. Thanks for all the love, guys. I'll see you in another video. Thanks, Patreons.